Panda, there he is contested. Turbo Pulse is not a good spot here. Justin all the way down, off the crossbar, follow-up! First blood to NRG.
This challenge from Garrett right in front of the net, beautifully delayed to push that right over the defender. And you mentioned it, Turbo Pulse not in a great place to start off that save. Justin and Fireburner, they turned it on, having that title of the 50-50 God, so they're gonna have to get through those players first.
Violent Panda is beat. There's number 2.
3 defenders there. I didn't think Justin would find the hole for this. Fireburner clearing that over 1. Justin just turning around, stealing some boost, taking the shot. Violent Panda would have thought he would have got a touch on that.
Turbo Pulsar blasts the ball long. Justin gets it past, but there's going to be a big block there from Turbo. Violent Panda off the backboard. Who can turn around? Turbo is there. Oh, we're down to a 1-goal game.
Look at this jump to try and stuff out this defensive clear from Garrett. Look at how quickly Violent Panda came up for that, and at that point, Turbo just wants to follow that through. Violent actually almost saved that. That would have been a little unfortunate.
Justin tries to set up the 2-goal lead, but incredible save follow-up. You can't do anything about that.
I mean, look at the angle here from Justin. You're not going to be able to make much out of this save. He manages to put it just under the crossbar. Violent Panda, while that was a good save, he's not going to be able to make much of it. Can't push it to the corner.
There's just a flail from Turbo Pulsar. He's not going to be able to do anything with this. Still got some boost, though. Goes for the challenge. Now K-Dop, he's whiffed the ball. There's going to be another goal.
K-Dop must have run out of boost during this challenge, because there's no way K-Dop would miss a save like this.
He did, just out of position.
He was out of position. He tried to go up for that, but he wasn't able to get the trajectory on it.
Yet again, NRG picking up an early goal. Infield pass, immediately red. That will be the goal to tie us up.
Talk about a way to turn it around.
As Turbo Pulsar, yet again. He was solid yesterday, and he's going to try and step up right now.
Just seconds later, he's able to challenge them at that midfield. I mean, off of kickoff, we're talking about both those last shots they just had. They had someone trying to bump net as well.
Oh, that's another bad save, and there's the follow-up. What is happening in defense?
I honestly don't know. I mean, these shots are all on target, which is definitely forcing defense, but Turbo, Pulsar, and K-Dop both going for that. I'd like to think Turbo had the better touch.
Still plenty of time left. 3 minutes and 1 goal separates. Infield pass, Violent Panda! You don't hit them much cleaner.
I mean, they get the demolition. They're starting to play more aggressive. Turbo, the moment he sees Garrett retreating back, he can keep it out of sight of him. He knew Justin was respawning once he saw them both out of reach.
NRG suddenly find the ball out. There's the shot. It's off the top of the bar, and it's in the net. NRG, match point.
Another defensive touch here from Turbo. He didn't make it there. I don't think he had the boost for it. He may have had a little bit, but Turbo.
But hi, Justin is there. It's on target. It's in.
Accuracy from this man has been insane so far. Justin putting that in the upper 90 from what kind of angle? Beating out Violent Panda, smacks it into the crossbar.
Justin doesn't get contact. Here's Violent Panda's chance. And I tell you what, if anyone's going to hit it, it will be Violent Panda. He's on form.
Catching NRG off guard, there was a bump onto Justin, and I think that's maybe at least an attempted bump. I wasn't able to catch it, but I think that's why he had a little bit of a tough time.
Right, to do something a little bit different. Here's Violent Panda again. His shot accuracy's been great, but he's now set up Turbo Pulsar. And for the first time this series, Team Dignitas have a lead.
That mistouch there, trying to pass that to Garrett, and I think Violent Panda was a little bit disappointed he didn't put that on target, but that's why you got teammates, man. He had the support.
Violent Panda straight to the corner. 30 seconds now is all it takes, and another goal certainly won't hurt.
This looks like this game's gonna go in favor of Dignitas, but they've still got a hill to climb. The save from Fireburner, it's honestly the best he could have done. He would have needed support from a teammate to come across and clear that to the corner.
They're struggling to control any sort of pace, and now Garrett, oh, what a double tap! Are you kidding me?
He's been looking for it all series, and he finally gets it, the support pass double tap. Oh my God, getting the dunk, followed by the touch onto the backboard.
K-Dop, big clear, Violent Panda there. It's going to drop down in a very dangerous position. Justin tries to get it away. K-Dop is not in position for that. Shot on target, NRG, 2 goals to nothing.
Dignitas almost had it, but they get punished. K-Dop cheating up, not ready for the pass that far back from where Turbo was positioned, and K-Dop will get punished. They had no choice, they had to push up.
We've gone from no shots to all of the shots. Neither team able to find the net, but there's going to be Squishy with his chance, and he will nail it.
It seemed like each time they had a counterattack, they just got a little bit closer every time until finally a defender just couldn't make the reach. You saw on the backboard Magnus really wanting to make it.
And Cloud9's defense looking incredibly solid.
Getting the hard clears they need, but Magnus, he is staying back when he knows it's probably not a great idea to challenge. Oh! All three defenders from Cloud9. I didn't think this would make it through.
Yeah.
But now that I'm looking through, they were all struggling for boost. Only one of them had boost, and it was Squishy with 27. The shots are pretty much even. 4 for Cloud9.
Oh, wow. Squishy's taking it past. He's got an open goal. 2 goals to 1.
And there's the challenge. You see this often, especially from 1v1 players. He got there so quick, his recovery, able to get underneath the ball to pop it around the final defender. That complexity defender knew he had no choice.
Metsnaris will push the ball over to the corner.
You saw how many players had to get committed for that. Cloud9 knows this is their chance to continue on the onslaught, and they will. Torment, the third man, will come in to make it a 2-goal game.
And that will all but confirm game number 1 for Cloud9. Complexity just having no answer in this opening matchup. Start it off. Here's Metsnaris over to the corner. Not gonna last for too long. A lot. Infield pass. He's got Magnus to aim for. Magnus has an entire goal to aim at. And that is a 1-0 to Complexity.
I mean, you talk about midfield passes. Look at how far that was from Torment. He had dropped so far back. And that is where Cloud9 will get punished.
There's a lot. Fails to get a block. Long clear. He's actually got it straight over. There's another person around. Into the net.
What?
Cloud9! You are insane!
How was anyone even up for this gimmick? Finding Squishy Muffins, who drops that straight back down. He's able to put it under both Complexity defenders, and they'll tie up this game.
Then the half volley off the backboard. With the court in the midfield, opportunity for a double tap, and it will be nailed by Magnus.
Yesterday, I heard a lot, even he was getting cheeky with his teammates right before today started, saying, hey, you guys gonna score some? Magnus said, yeah, you know what? It's gonna be the best one you've seen from our team here in the World Championship. Magnus.
Crowd starts to cheer for the Europeans a lot. He's got a chance to start off, and that is 1-0.
Kicking it off early on. But something interesting, Complexity's actually only won by a single goal every game they've ever played at LAN. So they're opening off really early on.
Continuing his rotation back. 2 players committed, but there is the infield pass, forcing the save. Opportunity to build now for C9. There is Gimmick. There is a phenomenal shot. You don't place them any better.
Cloud9, man, every time they find themselves a goal down, they don't even hesitate to keep up the pressure. That drop down from Torment.
You look at it and you just think he was going to smash it, but instead it was just a little boop. Move the ball on, and now 2 goals to 1. Gimmick stepping up in the opening minutes.
Gimmick, the player that has seriously come to show, even if he might not be as flashy, he is the striker for this team, and he's showing it.
Metsnaris finally clearing the lines for Complexity. Follow-up shot is there for a lot. Simple drop down, 2 goals apiece.
You know, there's so many times a player's gonna go for this. And you're watching this defender from Cloud9 come across, and you might second guess yourself, especially when it's Gimmick. You know what he's capable of, and he had the boost to get that.
Who will break? It looks like it'll be Cloud9.
At this point, Cloud9 were just running out of options. 1 with 0 boost, 1 with 17, and 1 with 50. They had to hope the Gimmick was the one that was in net, and he was just underneath that.
Much slower pace to this game so far. There's a lot. Shot on target. Squishy can't get there. 1 minute gone. 1 goal to Complexity.
They even had Metsnaris here in the midfield for support, but the moment a lot saw Torment coming up at the positioning of Squishy, Squishy got close, but I think he got a little antsy. You saw how early he had to come out for that. How far away from net that shot was. A lot's gonna be there and turn it in. Magnus dropping it straight to his teammate. That's a 2-goal lead.
Just out of nowhere. Cloud9 can't reposition themselves after the prolonged offensive pressure. And a lot now has himself a brace. Torment, he's got Gimmick over as an option, and what an option it is!
Met still wasn't able to grab almost any boost from the last time he took that challenge. Torment getting that all the way up to Gimmick, who also patiently took that shot, kept it nice and high.
On the offense and make it count. There's going to be a lot looking for his hat trick. He's going to fake it out. It's going to go in. Magnus gets the credit.
A fake out from a lot. I always want to know how intentional these are. This will look pretty
All right,
intentional.
let's take a look.
No.
I don't know.
I don't know, actually.
That helped.
That's a hard call.
It's available to take a shot.
Complexity know what they're
Oh, that's it!
Oh!
It is far from over, Carpet. 2-goal lead means nothing to Cloud9. They have done this before.
Just when they thought they had control, Torment's there to challenge at midfield.
Vitality having a close call now on the attack. Pashy just put that into the corner. Chrome trying to settle it. Freaky with the challenge. Fairy Peak up, a shot in. Nobody home, and Fairy Peak strikes first for Vitality.
Talking about trying to find one, Fairy Peak finally does it here, but because of the back of Freaky, wasting no time in that corner, challenges it immediately.
Trying to help out Freaky, who scored the only 2 last series, and 1 off the kickoff. Pashy gets his first as well.
A lot of the times in their first series was because of Pashy, the ability for him to lead that charge, but this time he's going to shoot on a wide open net, building confidence. No easier way to do it than that.
Now Corrupted G, low boost, puts it off the backboard for his teammate. And Classics is there, and he's going to drop in the first goal for EG.
Fantastic follow-up by Classics, but the control here from Corrupted G, rather than taking the direct shot on the net, he plays it up high. It draws Fairy Peak out. It's just a matter of nobody else there on that defense. Forces the player to come out, wins the challenge, keeps the possession. Really well done by Fairy.
And now Chance, Corrupted G is going to slip right by Freaky, and EG take the lead.
Playing the long game, really well composed from this EG team. They're not finding anything serious. They're just waiting for an opportunity. All it takes is one. They draw one out, put an easy shot on net.
As soon as he did, Corrupted G saw his chance. And now another chance. Chrome off the crossbar after the save, but Corrupted G, the self-proclaimed janitor, cleans it up.
Once again, Chrome going for a good shot on net, draws it out, but unfortunately for Freaky, he wanted to play that a little bit higher, hit that backboard.
Taking his time, net wide open. Freaky gets there in time, and he's going to drive it home for Vitality.
Fantastic job by Vitality defending that one off. Multiple shots, but Fairy Peak made a very conscious decision in that one. Last player in net, instead of waiting for it, he challenges it, wins that 50-50.
Ball rolling fast. Classics does get back in time. Chance for Chrome. Chrome off the backboard. The follow-up from Classics, and that extends EG's lead to 2.
Great Doomsy, or not Doomsy. Doomsy, get out of here. I know you're in the crowd. Great pass. He dishes it up to Classics. Really well done. You're seeing it plenty of times from Chrome.
See if EG can take advantage of that. Classics going around the ball, hits it by 1. It's going to pop up. Ball floating in the middle. Chrome gets his first of the World Championship.
It just seems like Vitality gave up on this one. You see Fairy Peak fly across, actually missing that hit. There's not much Freaky can do. Having to retreat immediately.
And a demo from Chrome. This is the physicality we saw from EG during the regular season, and Chrome gets another one on the board.
You gotta give Classic so much credit for this. As soon as that pass came out, he pre-jumped it so early to apply that pressure. Doesn't get that, but it keeps this team respectful. He's rotating downfield, but recognizes that his teammate actually isn't gonna win that. So instead he goes for the aerial bump.
Oh, look at that! Chrome! He just drives in front of the opponent, puts his car in park, and watches his team get a third goal.
Slamming onto the handbrake on that one too, just will not be moved. Oh my goodness.
Trying to get Vitality on the attack. They have been so quiet these past 2 games. And now a chance for Classics. He drops it under the final defender. EG is running away with game 3.
Classics trying to repeat history here. The last time these guys came up, he was the one that eliminated them there. And if he keeps playing like this, he's on such a good pace to do it again.
Predict the trajectory of his shot. So he went low. And now a response from Pashy. A minute 10 left. Vitality gonna try to claw their way back.
Something very easily known about these teams, you can never count them out. All these guys, the best in the world, and an easy pass.
Vitality, they need to get this win, otherwise they are going home. And Fairy Peak answers quickly for Vitality.
Great start for these guys. That clear needs to go more to the side. Instead, Classics plays it a little bit too infield. Vitality there to clean it up.
A chance for Pashy, but he put that wide. Good pass from Freaky. Fairy's there, drops it down, and then Freaky just bashes it into the net.
Great play coming out. Freaky sets it up and gets boost at the same time. Rather than rotating out, he just waits for that opportunity, sits patiently, lets the play develop.
Off the kickoff, Classics gets the win. Corrupted G with a kickoff goal. That is huge for EG.
An absolutely possible thing to read. Classics goes for that kickoff all the time. He jumps and tilts it so it kills it up front to the side. Coming together nicely as he passes it over to Classics.
Just 1 minute pass. Classics! Somehow this gets by the Vitality defense.
Trying to watch this. He passes it over cleanly. But that touch off the corner, just freaky missing it again.
Ferry with the center ball, freaky on the other end. That puts Vitality within one.
That'll shut down any questions they have. A beautiful pass and right to the person who made that mistake. A redeeming goal for Freaky.
Freaky. Classics with the challenge. Chrome's gonna put this high and follow it up. Gets another touch down to Corrupted G. And Corrupted G gets that lead to 2 for EG.
What a pass from Chrome, playing that in such a difficult spot, but then following it up for himself so he can make sure nobody else gets there first, and it plays straight down.
Ferry's there. Freaky trying to get there in time. Ball does get one. Pashy with the shot. Classics not able to get back on in time, and now just 1 goal separating these.
Great bully on net. Fairy Peak actually came flying through to help for that. Instead of going and playing for the ball, he completely turns on that last goalie.
iGnite leaves it for Remco. Remco with the shot. Gets around the final defender, and Envy strikes first.
Pick it off right where he left off. Huge performance from him yesterday. Trying to do it on offense this time.
And Jules was Jules still looking for his first goal of the World Championship. And this might be his chance. A shot coming in. Jules gets his first goal ever.
First goal and a great response as well. Right after they score, CJ puts a shot on net, spreading the defense. You look how those defenders have to make those saves, flying across last second. It's exactly what they need to do.
CJ breaks up the play. iGnite was ready, and that wide open net for Jules. He slams it home. Tainted Minds take the lead.
Trying to get that respect they deserve. This team has always been pretty solid every time I've watched them with their pass plays.
And that was an absolute banger of a shot.
Something that Envy struggled with when they played Energy earlier was the ability to match that pace. Eventually by game 3, they were able to turn it on.
Oh, and now
my goodness.
A response from Envy. iGnite, the goal-scoring leader for Envy during the regular season, gets one here for Envy.
Really well done by Remco, utilizing that space created after that pass from Devo.
Not allow that bounce to happen. Jules trying to pass it again. Devo doesn't have enough boost to make it work, and Kami gets the lead for Tainted Minds.
CJ so excited about that one as he's rotating back. Doesn't he have to be involved in that play, just allowing his teammates and enabling his teammates to make these plays.
Came up just short. It's now or never for Envy. Remco, it's gonna go off.
Oh my goodness!
Off the post, off a defender and in.
What a shot to tie it up with only 15 seconds left. Also breaking the record for the most goals in a game at this LAN right now. Both these teams
pops it up. CJ beats iGnite to the ball. This could be it. Kami finishes it off, and Tainted Minds get their first win of the World Championship.
No longer 0-9 and no victory for this team. The pass play again coming out, mixing it up. They're doing such a good job.
Devo. Chance for Remco. Remco finds the back of the net. Envy strike first.
I want to point out Devo on that play. You're not going to get to see it, but as soon as that touch goes over to Remco, he immediately retreats. There is no hesitation in going up on that touch.
And CJ, he needed a better clear than that. He accidentally put that off the ceiling.
Oh,
and
what?
just like that, CJ off the kickoff ties it up for Tainted Minds.
Right off the kickoff, a mistake on defense. CJ just puts that on target. From what we've come to expect from Remco, he was actually waiting for a touch coming across.
Envy is keeping this attack going. Remco with the shot. That's going to find the back of the net. Remco gets his second.
You just see Envy break down this defense. Those clears that I mentioned are only going to half field, and there's no follow-up. What is Envy doing to exploit that?
Remco up the wall. CJ trying to challenge him, was driving backwards. Dangerous, but Kami gets that hit. iGnite with the follow-up. That one off the crossbar and in. Envy get their third goal.
Again, the boost and I coming out from Envy, one after another. You see Remco snag another one there. This Envy team's just able to suffocate them from the midfield. They're waiting for these chances.
We've seen what Devo can do earlier. That shot versus NRG, and now Remco beating the Tainted Minds defense. Envy running away with game 2.
This offense just having a field day. You can really tell that they're feeling comfortable with these passes and these shots. We were worried about that. What Devo are we going to see?
iGnight centering the ball.
Can we talk about how awesome that chant just was?
The crowd getting into it, and Remco gets on the board for Envy.
Just mistakes on defense again. CJ needs to clear that downfield. His approach to it is Devo and Remco. Only 11 boosts rather than throwing that. He holds on to it, forces the challenge. What I wanted to see.
CJ, that shot, no one home for Envy, and Tainted Minds ties it up.
Able to break it, held off without a goal for quite a while there. Able to put one in, just spreading that team thin, and good job by Tainted Minds waiting for that opportunity. You have Devo and Remco expending a ton of boosts. Those guys are rotating actually on the same cycle, so
what? The ball just wraps around the corner. Jules, like a shark, smelling blood in the water. He sees this ball and just punches it in.
You gotta give credit to CJ on that pass. To pinch that in that angle.
CJ again, challenging. Remco and Devo collide. iGnight needs to get that hit. He missed it off the backboard. Kami got the bump, and Jules is going to secure this game for Tainted Minds.
Kami just sitting patiently, puts it in a dangerous spot. Again, iGnight though. He's already up there. He needs to clear that out to give them a chance. The counterattack opportunity was there.
Squad
from USA. Yeah.
The final seconds counting down. We might
Another
see one more. CJ ending this game in style. Tainted Minds crush Envy in game 3.
We saw Envy bounce back in game 2. Game 3 going to Tainted Minds. Really well done for them.
Off the corner, gets his own pass. Off the backboard, iGnite's up. Gets a touch here, still dangerous ball. Jules with the shot. He gets the lead for Tainted Minds.
Absolutely huge that CJ gets that initial touch. He plays it into the offense while Kami has no boost at all. Able to follow up even his own one.
Down the sideline, Devo accidentally hits it off iGnight. This could be a goal. Kami gets back and slides it under the crossbar. Tainted Minds up by 2.
You can see the disappointment in Devo's face. He played that down as iGnight was trying to come back. The mistake and the overlap again.
Off the ceiling, Devo puts it to the side. Kami puts the shot on target. The follow-up from CJ, and now a 3-goal lead for Tainted Minds. They're starting to run away with
Just oozing confidence. You see how aggressive they're playing and not being punished for it whatsoever.
iGnight getting the clear. Envy need a goal right now. Down 3 goals. And they get one here. Devo beating that final defender.
Really well played by Devo. He double backs waiting for that pass. And then 3 consecutive touches on that wall to maintain control. That shot in a very difficult spot.
Envy can bring this back. It's going to be difficult. Remco, shot opportunity. That one finds home. Remco brings Envy to within 1.
Only a few seconds, and again, you said iGnight needs to get involved, and a pass perfectly placed inside to the captain. He strikes top right.
Remco off the backboard, double commit. This is dangerous, and a shot wide. The follow-up. Devo ties it up for Envy.
The crowd wanted to know if Devo can be that goal, and he gets it here. A beautiful pass from iGnight down, and they tie it up. 39 seconds left.
Puts it safely into the corner. Devo off the backboard. iGnight gets the read, and Envy stay alive.
iGnight stepping up huge for his team to bring this to game number 5. They do not want to be counted out. We are going the distance in our second elimination match of the lower bracket.
Will that help CJ and Tainted Minds? Remco puts that pass off the backboard, and iGnight, the overtime winning goal from him last game, gets the go-ahead goal in game number 5.
Talking about the battle of the rookies, and there you see it, picture perfect. iGnight and Jules battling it out.
CJ with another hit downfield, blocked by iGnight, and iGnight extends the lead to 2 for Envy.
Watching CJ on this one, he reads it off the back wall, and he tries to play that across. Doesn't see iGnight lurking. Looks like he wanted to play that more to the left.
A block here from Jules. Another block, chance for Kami. Kami up, passes into the middle for CJ, and he puts Tainted Minds within 1.
absolutely huge, wasting no time to put this in. That now puts them at the ability, if it does go to 0 seconds, to play it in the air.
Devo with one touch, iGNITE with another, goes for the double tap and hits it. That's gonna be it. Envy gets their 2-goal lead.
That is your dagger from the rookie iGNITE. Coming through with a double tap, showing up huge.
What a time to step up. iGNITE with the hat trick, scores that goal, secures that win, and even though Kami puts one in, Envy will be walking away with the series win and will be moving on in the lower bracket.
So many records set, tons of goals left and right, the most ever in a best of 5.
Best of 5. Start out here on DFH as always, as is tradition. We'll see EG start here with an early shot. It's going to go all the way in. Chrome puts it through.
An overcommitted G2 gets immediately punished by Evil Geniuses. And what a pass out from Classics, the man we were looking for.
Classics has been playing lights out. A follow-up shot from EG. Keeps the pressure in the blue. Here will come Classics through the air, but Rizzo's there. This one going to the net. Well, does it go in? It does. Tie game from G2.
The ball isn't going to stay in one half for too long. You get some pressure and clear it all the way down this time. It's Rizzo with the pile driver straight up the guts.
Rizzo lurking in the midfield, waiting for his opportunity to strike. Respects Corrupted G on the backboard, just waits his time, takes a shot, crossbar, it's bouncing, he'll finish it off. That's the lead for G2.
No passes needed, it comes straight off the backboard, and you have to think a little bit of nerves coming from Corrupted G. That clear shouldn't have been coming out.
Fast high-flying game, here comes another one, but this time defended by Evil Geniuses. The follow-up from Kronovi goes on in, 3-1. G2's putting the hurt on him.
It only took 1 minute for G2 to warm up, but 3 goals already in quick succession, and what a clever little pass down from Rizzo.
They had that open rotation. Some bumps, some physical play. Comes EG Classics right in front of the net. No one's there. You just pull him, pile driver the goalies away and just can easily shovel it into the goal.
They'd already turned it into a 3v2, and that Chrome only had to beat that one player because the net was completely empty.
Now the pile up from G2 there. They'll get out of the woods. Oh, do they? No, Kronovi tries to get back, but Classics puts it in, and it's a tie game.
It's devastating for Kronovi. Look at that happening in the defense.
What is this?
Oh, it's a disappointment, but you have to give it to EG.
Here comes Chrome through the air. It's a bit high. He's going to need a second touch, and maybe one of his teammates can give it to him here. Here comes Classics onto the backboard again. The G2 defense drawn dry of boost, and there's the lead for Evil Geniuses.
What was happening in the net? Every single member of G2 getting chased around by Chrome, and it was only a matter of time for Corrupted G to finish it off.
And EG not making it easy by getting up and in their faces. And now the lead here for Evil Geniuses, but it goes away off of kickoff. Who expected it to go there?
It was 3 goals in a row for EG and completely turned around Kronovi so fast, up in the air, dunks it, and no one from EG was expecting it. And this is so similar to league play, where it was a close series.
Chrome helping, went out on the killed kickoff. A final shot from Classics. Beautiful play from EG. From kickoff to goal, they had complete control.
This has come out of nowhere. EG earlier in the day were not this fast, and Classics.
Kronovi trying to get it set up here for Rizzo. Can he stall it out above the goal and let it drop down? No, it's cleared away. Here comes Rizzo though with a shot. Corrupted G tries, but it's not gonna happen. G2's got the lead.
The crowd loves it. They love Rizzo, and he is the one to finally step up for G2 to break the dam and open the floodgates.
Popping this one high towards the blue corner. J-Naps lofted it for Kronovi, sends the shot towards the goal. Is it in? No, yes, just off the bar and down. Second snipe of Kronovi.
Down. Kronovi bringing this back, the crowd favorite, and he finds the perfect shot.
J-Naps dribbles it away quickly. Pressure from Evil Geniuses, putting it on from midfield, and Classics able to finish it off, tie up the game.
The backboard is EG's best friend, and they've gone for a meeting with it multiple times. This time, bounces perfectly in their favor.
For J-Nap, shot towards net is wide. Can the follow-up be there? It is. Rizzo moved in after the pass and put the lead back in G2's favor.
That backup by Rizzo, the 1-2-1, and the defense had to go up for that. They had to try their best.
continues to just try and tackle. JNAP's now up onto the backboard, rolling down nice and pretty, nearly sneaks it through, but the defense holds, and Kronovi will finish it off. Corrupted G just couldn't quite get it away, and Kronovi makes it a 2-goal game.
It took something so clever for JNAPS to get his playmaker, and Corrupted G did his best, but that soft clear, you can see why he was voted number 2 in terms of the league play MVP. Just so good, but where is the defense?
Again, off the kickoffs, Classics kills it, the follow-up is there, and then the double commit forced on defense by Chrome. Corrupted G's got an open net to shoot at and a 1-goal game in the final minute. Kronovi looked to drop him back in. Rizzo puts onto the backboard. Corrupted G, nice zone on JNAPS, but doesn't matter. Rizzo finds a way. All the attention on JNAPS out in the front. They forgot about Rizzo.
What a god. You are on fire, Rizzo. Dropping that one down. He got the spinneroonie.
But he's showing up right now. G2 needs him. Looking to get their second win in this series. And they're gonna do it in style. 3 goals with 11 seconds. This one's over.
It's so surprising. It was just a couple of seconds ago that this was a 1-goal lead, but JNAPS leading the way. He's got 3 assists.
This is a contact. He came up from defense. Gives Evil Geniuses a chance. Demolished in net now, and the shot comes through. Finally, Evil Geniuses makes their game plan work and get the lead.
The beautiful belay by EG to get that off the wall. Chrome for the demo, and finally, the ending, the coup de grace by Classic.
Final minute of game 4. And Evil Genius is holding on to the 1-goal lead. They can make it 2 here. Classic's not going to be in the picture there as he gets the assist. Corrupted G to finish off the goal.
Speaking that around the corner, G2 had to make something happen, and Classics knew that Kronovi would try for the clear.
Match on tournament point. This is their last life. If they don't win this, there's no way they continue on, but they continue to pound the net of G2, and we're going to be going to game 5.
Chrome at his first ever World Championship, starting to find the goals, starting to be a real nuisance in attack.
G2 Classics, just the G2 defense giving a lot of space right now to EG. Constant mistakes and another shot. Chrome's gonna finally capitalize. Evil Genius is 1-0.
It's so fitting that it's Chrome, the rookie, coming through against such an experienced squad. And he just closes that out. Not enough boost left with Rizzo, only had 10.
Now looking for the follow-up here, still high, he's gonna need one more. Rizzo's there and it's in the goal. No, Chrome gets it away. There's the shot from JNAPS and it's a tie game.
Just clutching that one out, I cannot believe it. Stayed on the line for that long. But luckily, JNAPS had Rizzo's back and finished it off.
You saw Corrupted G hounding JNAPS. JNAPS over to Kronovi. Classics has it towards the goal. Rizzo's there, he's got full boost, but he misses. Here comes Chrome, can he put it in? Keep him alive, he does! Evil Geniuses, nobody believes it, but they stay alive and G2's going home.
They worked so hard for this. They worked for 3 months, 6 hours a day of scrims.
Open field here. Evo on the respawn, has to make the save, and he does. 9 seconds left. They can get a buzzer beater as Jake tries to move in, and it goes through. 7 seconds left, and Chiefs find the goal.
The #1 assister, Jake, gets it across to Drippe for the bottom worm burner along the ground. That is Chiefs. Plus side is both of them. All touches are good. All they need to do is start the strategy, but
oh
what
my
is
goodness.
that?
Remco from his own box, it felt like. What a boomer here. Just a catapult, completely, yeah, the one player challenging him late, and all the way down. Envy finds the goal. Can Jake get the ball and the boost here possibly? No, Remco will see Devo get the boost as Torsos moves in, puts on the pressure. There's it for Drippe, and he finds the net. Tie game.
The pressure finally goes through, and it breaks through the wall of NBS's defense. Torsos across to Drippe, and he is putting on that performance we were always looking for.
Devo off the wall in time. Torsos now up towards the net. Can he find the shot? The pass back down to Torsos. What a beautiful play from Chiefs.
Drippe, the absolute creativity, you monster, bringing this one back. And it's Torsos, the man of the hour, to finish it off.
A day 3 appearance for the Chiefs. There's Torsos across to Drippe. The shot's a laser beam, but it's just a bit high. Torsos with the follow-up, and it goes in. Chiefs have everything they need to qualify.
Boom, the net explodes, and it's again Torsos and Drippe combining together. Remco didn't know where to be, and Devo not in a position.
And we've seen this happen plenty of times today. A team go up by 2 in game 3, going in the other direction, but Drippe, the rocket, just rolls on in.
Look at this pass across from Jake, and Torsos immediately out. What teamwork from the Chiefs.
104 kilometers per hour after the bounce. Dream of the equalizer. The pass across. Here's Devo looking for the shot, and Jake shuts the door. The follow-up's there. iGnite makes a game out of it.
They are starting to come back. 40 seconds left to go. iGnite up to Devo just after they were chanting his name. And now we need to see iGnite take more risk.